wanted to do a video today about a movie called Insecticidal, which is about as corny as you might expect it to be, but hear me out on this. It says on the front, blood, guts, and bug spray. This is a on-demand Blu-ray, which means if you get it, it's a BDR, but I have no problem with BDR. It says it's released by Dark Side Releasing. No extras, just a movie. And I will say this much: the movie don't look that good. It looks more like it was a up-converted DVD than an actual Blu-ray. So you may want to take that into consideration, but still at the same time, it's Insecticide on or Insecticidal on Blu-ray, which probably never going to happen again. The movie's like 2005-ish, I believe, 2006, 2005-ish. There's this really smart girl, and she's working with bugs, experimenting on them. But she kind of ticks off like her college dorm mates or something like that. They're all up in the same area. And she comes through there right at the start of the film, and she uses some bug spray, insecticide. She sprays them down, and it kills them, so they think. So the bugs then proceed to come back to life in giant form, especially one big giant mantis, and go back wreaking havoc on the dorm and just killing people. Now, it sounds like it would be awful, and I've heard people say it's awful, but I like it, and I'm going to give it a little bit more credit than maybe what most people are giving it, because these bugs, yes, they look like they crawled straight off a PS1 console back in the day with the graphics, but it's done really well. It's not awkward. Like, yes, they're big and they're bad looking, right? They look weird, but they turn corners without much of a problem. They pop up into the frame and it don't look awkward. So whether it was like a green screen type effect they used with the CGI or somebody just knew what they were doing, these bugs don't look too far out of place, even if they do look a little glitchy. The characters are what they are. It's supposed to be like a trauma-esque movie. There's quite a bit amount of blood. There is quite a bit about amount of nudity, and I'm all for that. So that gets plus in my book as well. Like I said, no characters here is anything you're going to take too serious. There's one girl that kind of gets infected by the bugs, so she kind of becomes kind of I don't know, like a rotting corpse as she walks around. Some stuff that we would see later on, and stuff like infected, or was it contracted or contacted, or whatever. You know, the one where the woman gets like the zombie STD. We see a little bit of stuff in this that could have maybe perhaps inspired that. So this one maybe needs a little bit more credit than what it gets. And like I said, this is an on-demand title, no extras, directed by Jeffery Lando, who I think he may have even directed one of those last After Dark 8 Films at Ivor movies we did. Looking here now, I believe it was maybe Suspension, maybe. This one here, though, it's solid for me. So, because it's solid, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Just enough to get a pass here. If you like trauma-like movies, you like nudity, and you like some bad effects that maybe still are better than they should be, check this one out.